Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1961 Smith Corona Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. I believe the official color is Alpine Blue and it's absolutely beautiful. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. Above that is your left margin. I'm going to set that on 0, the right one around 80, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hits the line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep it on 1 and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. You flip that all the way down, and there's a red indicator to let you know you're printing the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful typing machine. Very nice condition for its age, and I love the color of it. The print looks really good. It's got Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch. And there is some chips here and there in the paint, but for its age, it's overall really good condition. Kind of reminds me of like a ice cream cone. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy. Or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. I'm going to flip this down for now. Put the color back on black. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace above that. Very smooth. On the right side is the tab. So this has a manual tab set, and what you want to do is just pull these tabs out like that and put them anywhere on this rack. Right now they're spaced out in 10 space intervals, and you just want to make sure that they're facing the correct direction with the opening on the outside. Otherwise, this will get stuck. This is your right margin. Will get stuck on it if it's facing the wrong way. So what that does is when you have those set, you hit the tab button and it just stops at each one of those spots. And if you're not using them, you can just put them on the end here. Below the tab is the MR, stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button, and it will allow you to go past that block all the way to the end. Open the hood, all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right clockwise. To switch that direction, you flip the switch above the backspace here up, and it pulls counterclockwise to the left. Flip it down, clockwise to the right. That works good. Touch control right here on the inside left, from low to the right to high to the left. The higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. So you just want to play with that to gauge what your type style is. Carriage release on the right side of the carriage, very smooth carriage. And this is the carriage lock. You lift it up, it releases the carriage and locks in the middle. To unlock it, you just pull it a little bit to the right. Carriage release on the left side, very smooth. And this little knob here, if you pull it out, disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. Same concept with this lever on the inside of the platen here. Flip it down and it disables the spacing. You flip it up and you get the clicks. And the last function is the page gauge, which is the set and end there. So you want to set it right below the 11, which is right there when you load the page. And then as you're feeding it through and typing, it starts to warn you on the left side when you get close to the end of the page. That's 2 inches. It's like a warning, 1 inch, and then that's the end. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.